This playthrough is rated E for everyone.
I hate sand. It's rough and coarse and gets everywhere. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Dragon Warrior 3. In the last episode, we saved, we got the Golden Crown. We also saved a village from sleeping and found out that two star-crossed lovers could not stay in this world any longer. And, let's just say they left it prematurely, shall we? But anyway, we are on our way to the main quest line. Off screen, I gained a level for Joan. She gained the sap spell and speed up spell. Speed up raises your agility to try to get you to go first in battle, and sap, like all Dragon Quest games, lowers your defense. So they changed it from the previous game, which was increase, and they called it sap now. So they've this is when they start kind of going into the more of the classic names. They still will keep changing it. I think 4 is when they officially change a lot of this stuff. But anyway, I also ended up getting let me show you my equipment. Alright, ended up getting broadswords for Boudica and Aris there, and we also got them iron shields as well. I eventually want to get show Aris's thing. I gave him the leather helm that was on Boudica originally. Casca just has the fighting suit and Iron Claw. I don't have the Cloak of Evasion yet. I will get it eventually, but just not right now. And then finally, I gave Bronze Shield to Joan and gave her the hand-me-down Chain Sickle and a Chainmail as well. Oh, I think she has a Chainmail before, but you know what I mean. So now let's head on to the Land of Sand, because they told us that there was a magical key in Erasma, I believe it was called. So we need to head over there. The only reason I'm not cutting this one out is because it shouldn't take me too long to... Because most of the wizards are pretty easy to fight, or the magicians or whatever, so... But, yeah. So anyway, we were told that there was a magical key down far away, so we're gonna head over there. Not all battles are short. Some take a little bit longer than others, but still. Alright, yeah, we gotta go head over this way. Yeah, we didn't go this way before, so... But that's because we were doing all those side quests, so... Just head on down. Wow. Nice of the game tonight. Alright, here's our first destination. I didn't fight any of the monsters on the way here. But anyway, this place is... the belly dancing. Alright! I actually like belly dancing. There's something artistic about it, other than the obvious stuff. But this is the town of Oseram. Yeah, someone said there was like a magic key around here somewhere that we could get. So we want to get that thing. Yeah, I didn't find as many random bells as I thought it would, so... Hey, dude. How much does it cost here? 28? Alright. Eventually. Not right now. I didn't lose that many resources. So, let's keep looking around. Oh, your country is named Isis, lies in the desert to the west. Isis, huh? Yeah, this is supposed to be like the Middle East. If you're supposed to correlate this with the real world, this is kind of the Middle East type of thing. Even though there was grassland before we got here. Whatever. If you go south of the desert and walk along the mountains, you'll come to a shrine in a swamp. I think that the old man that lives there knows about the magic key. Oh, okay, we'll try to check in on him. Alright, what do you got for tools? Antidote herbs and full moon herbs. Yeah. We do want to buy a bunch of medical herbs, by the way, but not right now, obviously. What do you got for the store? Nothing really crazy. We got... What the heck is that? It's very expensive! The revealing swimsuit. Well, it's a outfit only women can wear, or female characters can wear, women, female, whatever. But only gives like 1 defense. It's completely worthless. It doesn't do anything worthwhile. You buy that because you want to play the game and put your female characters in revealing swimsuits. Woo. If it actually showed something, I would be more than adamant to buy something like that, but it doesn't. It's not worth it. It's just for show. So, it's not like most fantasy games where, you know, the less clothing you wear. Oh, that guy's asleep. I wonder if we came here at night. But anyway, it's one of those things where it's just like, unless it's a fantasy game where the less clothes you have, the more protection you have, which isn't the case in this situation, then don't buy it. This is a nice time, especially at night. Huh. Really? What do you got? Oh my friends, I've been waiting for you. Would you like to see my wares? No. Don't be that way, take a look. No. Alright, fine. What is it? Oh, what's this? I don't get this. Okay, he's got medical herbs, antidote, fairy water, ring of wyvern, full moon herbs, fire webs. Okay, what about this? Oh, you know, good merchandise. That's 120 pieces of gold. No! What the heck, man? Those cost 8 where I was at last time. What are you, insane? No. I see you're good at bartering. You bested me. Okay, let's make it 64 gold. No. Are you insane? Well, if I go any lower, I'll lose money. But, again, you're a friend. Okay, let's make it 32 gold. No. Show some mercy. Do you not want me to go broke? Well, alright. Well, let's make it 16 pieces. No. Oh, I see. Too bad. Come back again. Yeah, this is the barter. What he does is he'll have random items, and you could possibly get some items cheaper than you would anywhere else. But it's not really worth to do it. I just buy it at the shop. Like, you know, just be a sensible person. Just ignore that, the bartering there. Yeah, what's this guy got? What do you want to barter for? Okay, here's something you could possibly buy for cheaper, like the iron helmets. Well, maybe not cheaper per se, but you can't buy the iron helmets for quite a while. So you might want to go do this, but it's still a lot. Look at that, 16,000 for the first one. And then was it 8,000 for the next one? Yeah, that's not worth it though. Like I said, the only reason to do it would be to get these early. Yeah, I'm not buying it from you, dude. So 2,000 the lowest is gonna go. I'm trying to remember how expensive the iron helmets are. Actually, let me take a look at my notes here. Let's see, iron helmets. So 2,000. So that is the cheapest you can get it. So at the time anyway. So but still, that's quite a bit. I'm trying to think what the next step up is actually. Actually, that would actually cover you for quite a while, actually. Just 2,000's a lot to throw down on something like that, so... Okay, can't go in there. Or you could try... And I think the Cloak of Evasion, you can't get any cheaper than you would the other place, so it's either or, but yeah. Something to consider. I'm not gonna do that, but like I said, you consider it, so... Well, this town was said was famous for belly dancing. Let's take a look at... see what this guy says here. This theater is only open at night. Please don't interrupt rehearsals. Okay, 1 and a 2 and a... Oh, are these the belly dancers? Okay, I guess they're working out right now. Everyone, keep at it. Let's have no quitters. Hum, hum, hum. I guess she's practicing her singing. Oh my goodness, I'll keep making mistakes. Alright. Well, since they said come here at night, let's come here at night. So I'll come back here when nighttime hits. I'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back here at night, and ours gained a level while I was running around, just waiting for nighttime to go by. So let's see what everyone has to say. So I assume they're all asleep, but we're gonna bug them anyway. Hello. Oh, sleepy, sleepy. Okay, yeah, they don't really say anything when you do that. So there's belly dancers out at night. Good adventure. Good evening, young lady. The stars are beautiful tonight, wouldn't you say? It's different if Aris is in front. I'll show you. Hey, cutie pie. Want to have your fortune told? Well, I guess I could. Sure. Well, actually, you know, nah, that seems weird. Oh, you're too stuck up, huh? If you have a chance a change of heart will be right here. Well, I'll come back in a second. Let me talk to everyone else before we have our fortune told. Hey, your country. Oh, yeah, we always say the same thing. I know some people say a little bit different stuff. They say you can use the poison moth powder to confuse a monster. Yeah. Neat. Too bad I don't really use items in this game. The only items I really use is like medical herbs and antidotes and stuff like that. But yeah, here's the store at night. Now, let's see what you got. Yeah, you got magic knife, a chain sickle iron spear, broadsword, and battle axe. So if you didn't get the broadsword, it'd be a good place to get them now. But I don't need it. But I thought I'd show it off anyway. Okay, can't do anything with that door yet. And that will be soon, viewers, soon. Yeah, that guy left. What's this? Shh, I want to watch this. Oh, okay. Welcome to our theater. Oh, okay. Yeah, Vivian, hubba hubba. Whoa, alright. I just love belly dancing. I like it too, my friend. I knew you could pick it up quickly. Oh. Well, belly dancing is definitely a challenging art just because of, you know, how much effort it goes into it. I'm Vivian, star of the show. Well, too bad we can't really see you. Oh, do you want us to dance? Don't want to dance with us? Shing, shing, shing. Come on, give it a try. It's not so hard. Can we actually take a look at her? Yeah, you can't really tell. It's supposed to be shinging is that like, you know, stuff that like the belt that they wear, so where it makes the clickety clackety sound. But anyway, let's the only way to get your fortune told, by the way, is you have to have a male character talk to her. If it's a female character, she'll never have you tell your fortune. So sure. Oh, you will? Oh, I'm so excited. Come with me then. Okay. Oh, that's where that one guy was, huh? I can't tell all your fortunes at once. Just you come, okay? Sure, I guess. Yeah, why not? Oh, can you talk to him? Oh, no, that's ridiculous. Wait. Oh. I was actually going to say you can't talk to him, but no, she actually says something. Huh. Can I change my formation while we're doing this? No, ours says no companions. All right. Let's get our fortune. Wait, why are we in a bedroom? Sit down here, okay? Let's turn the lights off. Sure? I'm turning them off now. What's going on? Look into the crystal. Look deeply. Yes, everything is getting clear. Clear! Clear! Wow, I can't believe. Nice crystal ball, eh? I operate the slideshow underneath. Oh, Dad, you gave it away again. Oh, I couldn't resist. What the? I've been tricked. This is obviously censored. Okay, I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that. In the original version, you get a puff massage. I don't want to go into too much detail, but you can infer what that actually is. How does your shoulder feel? It's as stiff as gone. Come again. I don't think that's what you did, lady. That's censorship in all of its forms. No need to be angry. Your fortune sounded great. Oh, boy. Well, luckily nothing bad happened to us, so at least there's that. I don't want to hear about it. Let's go. It's actually, if you have a male companion that responds to you, it's a completely different response. Let me look that up again, what the male response is for that. Let's see. Sorry, I usually like having female side characters, so I always forget. So, see, the male character asks, "How was it?" You, whoever the character is, the male character is, says ... and then the other character goes, "Okay, I guess, let's go." So just like a little bit of a surprise there. But yeah, the female characters just go, ooh, they get pissed off at you for doing that in the first place, which is kind of funny. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to do around here. Not really. And my MP is, I think, fine. Yeah, I didn't really use much magic, so I think we can head off to the next location. So, all right, let's head on out. Uh-oh, we got our new enemies here, wild apes. I thought they were the Saiyans there for a second, just because of their design or whatever. Oh wait, it's the same guy who designed both. Rest in peace, Toriyama. Anyway, wild apes. Let me pull them out. There's like a lot of, there it is. There's actually a few enemies in this area that I haven't even shown up because I haven't run into them yet. But wild apes are level 11. They have 60 HP, 0 MP, 55 attack, 60 defense, 21 agility. They could drop strength seeds at a 0.78%. 60 experience points, 30 gold. They are immune to stop spell, rob magic, and expel. Ice disperse and slow all have a 30% chance, and OHKO, sap, and sleep, panic all, and defense only have a 75% accuracy against them. I'd still try to, depending on your build, I would either just try to straight up just cast fire on them because they're not immune to resistance, or they're not resistant to fire, so you could hit them with Infernus, or you could try to put them to sleep as well. So I think we'll just go with Infernus in this case since it's a guaranteed hit. Usually the best thing about using Infernus is to weaken the enemies and then your frontline fighters go in and finishing them off. The only problem is Joan is a little slow, but I think we'll find a way to fix that here pretty soon. Not yet, but soon. Actually, probably today. We'll see what happens though. Alright, finish them off. Yeah, they're not too bad at this point. Although Casca did take some damage. Actually, you took some damage too. It's not really that bad though. Let's see, I think I want to go this way. Oh, we got a new enemy here, vampire cats. Ooh, they do look like cats that are. Although some bats you could almost consider like cats of the sky. But okay, vampire bats or cat. Actually, I think in other versions of the game they're called cat flies or something like that, I believe. Alright, so they're level 11, 40 HP, 4 MP, 48 attack, 49 defense, 28 agility. They can drop plush suits at a 0.39%, 65 experience points, 20 gold. They are immune to expel. They have 75% to everything except for ice, wind, lightning, and sacrifice. So I'd probably still try to either put them to sleep or in furnace. Really, just because even though it's not 100% accurate, that's really the best you're going to get out of this. They can cast stop spells, so you want to get your like spells out at the very beginning if you can. I'd say almost in furnace just to weaken them, yeah. If it. Dang it. Well, it's not that big. It's more annoying than anything. Anyway, they can attack at 50% chance to attack. They have a 12% chance to crit. Same with. And stop spell, defend, and flee have the same percentages, and they can evade at a 3.12% chance. More annoying than dangerous at this point. Although we're going to be going to a place here pretty soon that'll be pretty dangerous just because of just stat-wise. Level-wise, I'm pretty about where I want to be here. Maybe a little bit higher level than I was supposed to be. Man, I forgot how aggressive the encounter rate is at night. I think we're fine right now, but yeah. Oh well. Oh, we got a couple of new enemies here. Demon toadstools and infernus crabs. Alright, demon toadstools. Let's see. Where are you on here? Yeah, they might be, let's see. Yeah, where are you on this thing? I hate when, I hate when it takes me forever to find a... Let's see, I think they're... Yeah, I think this is this one. They are level 10, 30 HP, 0 MP, 43 attack, 25 defense, 15 agility. Actually, is that... Hold on, let me double check my... I think that might be... Ooh, shit, might be, these might be the... No, they're not dead stools, those are too higher level, so... Okay, sorry about that. Like I said, there's like so many different different named enemies in here, so I have to remember which ones are which, so... Yeah, these gotta be the... Okay. Yeah, 30 HP, 43 attack, 25 defense, 15 agility. They can drop warp wings at 3.1% chance. 56 experience points, 20 gold. They are immune to expel, rod magic, and stop spell. OHKO, sacrifice, ice, wind, and lightning, and disperse, slow all, and panic all are 100%. And then fire, sap, defense, sleep are at 75%. They can attack with a sleep, exhale, sweet breath, and flee at all at 25% chances, and they can't be they can't evade at all. So okay, and then the infernus crabs. Let's see. Here we go. They are level 12. They have 40 HP, 30 attack, 30 MP, 50 attack, 110 defense, 19 agility. They can drop bronze shields at a 1.5% chance. 70 experience, 23 gold. They are immune to expel and rod magic. Surround is only 30% effective. Fire, OHKO, disperse, sleep, stop spell, panic all, and slow all have a 75% chance. And then ice, wind, lightning, sacrifice, sap, and defense all have a 100% chance of working. I would probably still try to sleep them anyway, so... Oops. I didn't mean to cast speed up. Oh well, whatever. That was a complete accident. I'd probably rather sap them just because their HP being pretty, or defense being pretty high. Yeah, unfortunately, because I cast Increase. Ooh. Yeah, I might have to run. Or cast Magic Spell, or cast Fire on him. One of the two. Yeah, they've cast too much. Let's parry with you. Actually, let me go and use my medical herb on you, and then cast Inferno so I can actually hurt them. Let's see. I keep going with Fireball. Let me have you. Do you have any? Whoops. Yeah, use Medical Herb on you, and then Furnace with you. There you go. That was annoying. Alright, Casca gained a level. Alright, Agility 3, Vitality 4, Luck 4, Intelligence up 1, MP, HP 10, 9. Actually, RS scale like 10 HP when he gained a level, so very nice. I may have to return back. I didn't realize I was going to take so much damage by the time I got there. Might have to make another trip, maybe. So, in this case. I think we might be able to make it. Yep, we got 2 new enemies here. Flameapedes. Flameapedes? What? Alright. Flameapedes. Let's see. There we are. Level 13, they have 45 HP, 0 MP, 45 attack, 40 defense, 20 agility. They can drop intelligence seeds at a 0.781% chance, 72 experience, 35 gold. They are immune to fire, expel, rod magic, and stop spell. OHKO, sap, surround, panic all, slow all, and disperse are 75% accurate, 30% chance on sleep, and then ice, wind, lightning, and sacrifice are 100%. So yeah, you're really not gonna. I mean, unless you want to sap them, it's really just a hit them physically type of battle because they're immune to fire, which makes sense. They're called Flameapedes, you know. But anyway, they have a attack at a 50% chance, and then they can breathe fire at a 37.5% chance, and flee at a 12.5% chance, and they can't evade. That's really the more annoying thing about them is their fire breath. Well, like any Dragon Quest, really, them breathing fire is really annoying. Just in general. So there's their little, there's a little escape from danger there, at least for a second anyway. Whew. Okay. Wait, was I still? I was about to say, was I still poisoned? What? Okay. Well, anyway, here's that old man we were talking about. So that they talked about the magic key. So yes, I am. I heard that the key lies in a pyramid in the northern part of the desert. But first, before you go there, go to the castle of Isis. You'll find it at the edge of an oasis. Oh, okay. No, I'm not in search of that. In that case, I won't say anything. Okay, calm down there, dude. Jeez, I was just joking around. Just having fun. You know? Yeesh. But anyway, let's get out of here. There we go. Walk through the poison. Okay, I forgot to change my formation back to Boudica, so. Not that it really matters that much. But she does have more defense, so. Yeah, I forgot to mention those Furnace Crabs, like, raise their defense by like 110 when they cast a spell on them. It's ridiculous. But anyway, if we walk here into the Oasis. No, it's not this part. I think it's a little bit further in. But anyway, yes. Yeah, remember how I said there was a castle inside the desert there? Well, there it is. Alright, let's go inside. And this is the town of Isis, so. This is the desert country Isis, created by the late pharaoh. That was like some gravestones there or something like that, I don't know. Anyway, we do want to rest here though. Yeah, it's expensive, but yeah, we'll do it. I mean, technically I could teleport back to the old town, sleep, and then teleport back here and be cheaper, but, yeah. This country is ruled by a very beautiful queen. Ooh, Queenie Poo. No one may laugh at Socrates. That's indisputable. Indisputable? Okay. Why is that? Well, anyway. Let's keep looking around. Whoops. You come from Alahana? I'm afraid I don't know very much about that country. Well, let me tell you about it, baby. No. I'm just kidding. Water is what we value most. That makes sense. if it's a scarcity, you know. Alright, what tools do you have? Medical herbs, all that, leather armor. I do want to buy a bunch of medical herbs before we go into the pyramid to get the, before we get that magic key, because, it's one of those multiple trip type of places, you know. But I'll probably end up going back to the first town, drop off some stuff, and then go fill up my inventory with medical herbs. My husband runs a weapon shop. Oh, good for you. No, I don't. I mean, it is good for you. I don't know why I said it like that. I guess I was just being a jerk. Yeah, let's see what's going on. Ooh, yeah, another betting place. I don't know if they have any new dialogue for this betting place, but let's see. Yeah, I think it's the exact same here. Okay, I think we do get the same responses every time. You can't be beat, huh? Alright, fine. This is good going. Alright. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's just the same place. I mean, other than the monsters that fight here are a bit different, and there's going to be different odds, obviously, but... Yeah, let's see what this guy's all about. Oh boy, with the meteorite armband on, I'm the fastest. That's great! Oh, man, if only I could get one of those for myself. I wonder, can we get one of those? Nah, impossible. They wouldn't mention such a thing, and we could never get it. Oops. Get out of my way. Crazy lady. It's like real life, man. I'm so Chris. I just sit here all and wait for night to fall. So I had to come here at night. At least they give you multiple reasons to come around at night. In the North Desert, there's a royal grave called a pyramid. Ah, it is. I guess it technically is a grave, isn't it? Let's see what type of arms and equipment you got. Yeah, you got battle axes, giant shears. Not really worth buying for the cost, I think. Half plate armor, another cloak of evasion here. So you got iron shields. So, but I will buy something like that. Probably full plate armor eventually. Probably hold off on the giant shears, because really it's not, for the gold cost, it's not that much more than what we're buying for. It just seems a bit obtuse to buy. Some grinding seems unnecessary in the game for not a huge bump. And see, another tool shop. What do you got? Same thing. But yeah, I want to buy multiple ones of those eventually. So that's the House of Healing there. Let's see what the castle's all about. Hello. Welcome to Castle Visus. Yeah, the same thing. Yep, same thing. Yeah, let's explore around, see what goodies we can find. Let's go around, shall we? No reason. I just like exploring my surroundings. To find a hidden passage. Yes. Haha. What awaits us in this hidden passage? Oh, something wonderful, viewers. Something wonderful. This is what I live for. Finding secret locations and secret items and stuff like that. This seems intense. Symbol of the House of Healing. Alright, what's it? Ooh, a treasure chest. Haha. What's in there? Alright, examine her feet, and she gets the meteorite armband that guy just mentioned before. Haha. Alright. What the? Monsters? Alright, ready for a fight. I got a bone to pick with you. Are you the ones who have disturbed my slumber? No. Oh, not you, huh? Sorry, my mistake. I forgot what he says if you say yes. I think he says, like, oh, it's okay, you can take it anyway, or something like that. Something funny like that, if I remember correctly. Okay, so we want to give the meteor armband to Joan, because that'll make her... Because the problem with Joan is that she was always so slow for healing. And for healers to be really useful is like, yeah, they can be useful if they go last, depending on if you know what's going on. But if you got into a dangerous situation, kind of like with one of my characters about to die, you want to have a healer go first. So what we do is we just have put the armband onto her, so it'll raise her agility significantly. So yeah, 36 now, and then let me see what Casca's is. I don't know if it shows it on here. I'm trying to remember if it actually shows it on the. But anyway, she's faster than she was before. So yeah, she goes right behind the fighter now in terms of speed. So now she'll be able to heal more effectively by being able to get, heal us in danger situations. So, very nice, yeah. Probably leave it on her for the rest of the game. Now you're probably thinking, why not put it on Casca or your fighter character? Well, she already is pretty fast already. She doesn't need to be any faster. I'd rather have other party members be faster too, to work together to either get in good healing or whatever before the enemies can, And a lot of these old RPGs, weirdly enough, speed is the name of the game. You think it's defense, and yeah, defense does work. But you'd be surprised how often, are those a bunch of lions? Maybe I'm a lion. But anyway, let's go inside the house. Oh, cats are everywhere. Yeah, like Egyptian culture, Cats are sacred or whatever, some silly nonsense. Well, cats choose their humans, as they say. I forgot what the term is when cats just kind of just follow you around and just accept you and just they go, yeah, you're gonna take me into your house and you're gonna like it. And I'm like, yes, I am. They say there are many traps in the pyramid. Yeah, well, it's a pyramid. It makes sense. Please be careful. I hear there's a place in the pyramid where spells won't work. Oh, okay. Keep that in mind. Oh, right. We have to open that door. We will open that door very soon. Oh, sturdy folk. What? Oh, what? Okay. Weird. Did you come here through the desert? The skin on your noses is peeling. Ugh. That sounds gross. Whoops. Yep. Should have moved the thief key on to Boudica since she's in first again, but whatever. The pyramid has already been pillaged by my thieves. But I feel like I could find a treasure that wasn't found before. Let's go see the queen. It is our job to look after the queen. Every day, all day. I would give my life for the queen. Oh, my queen. I think you really like your queen. Really like your queen. There's a secret to the pyramid of the songs the children sing. You're not going to tell me that song? Alright, fine. Well, here's some children. Maybe they'll tell me this tale. The round button is the button of the sun. Opens the door with the small button. Oh, which to try? Oh, which to the test? First to the east and then to the west. Keep that in mind for a little bit later. Come on, let's all sing together. Okay, so there's a button in the pyramid we need to press. Gotcha. We are the ladies awaiting the queen. Waiting for what? Nothing can frighten the queen. The archfiend himself kneels before the beauty of our queen. Well, they say beauty tames the savage beast or something like that. I don't know. Everyone here speaks highly of me, but what becomes of beauty that blossoms briefly, only to fade away? And she's a save. Yeah, like all leaders, she's a save point. So, yep, I will do that. Okay, yep, I'm heading out. Okay, we're going to, okay, so what I want to do now is, other than leave this place, now let's head back inside. Walked around the long way. Okay, so what I want to do now is let's see. I don't think I need my wings of the wyvern. So I could sell that. Sell that acorn of life. Sell the other wing of the wyvern. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm basically just gonna fill my inventory up with medical herbs, and I'll. Do I need to rest too? Didn't I just rest? I think I did. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna fill up my inventory with medical herbs to survive the pyramid. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, we filled out our inventory with medical herbs. So the plan is to basically save my MP for enemy, like when I need to use fireball and infernus in the pyramid. Whoops, didn't mean to walk back in there. And then save my medical herbs for healing. That's pretty much all I'm gonna do on that. Now, hopefully I don't lose too much HP before entering the pyramid. Alright, and yeah, we get some new music here for the pyramid, which will be used in obviously more pyramid-y type places in the later versions of the franchise, but alright, we gotta be careful in here. There's like pits everywhere, so we gotta be on our toes for what we want to do. So I think there's a pit like right in front of us. Okay, let me just move up there. Alright, got some new enemy here. Trick bags and mummy mans. So these guys can be dangerous. Well, I mean, we're in a new area, so obviously they're going to be dangerous. So, see, trick bags. Let me find them really quick. Trick bags have a level 11, 40 HP, 255 MP, 15 attack, 37 defense, 64 agility. They can drop vitality seeds at 1.563% chance, 5 experience points, 350 gold. They are immune to fire, ice, wind, OHKO, sap, defense, raw magic, and sleep. They have a 30% success rate on disperse, slow all, and panic all. And surround only has a 75% chance, and stop spell, sacrifice, expel, and lightning a 100% chance of working. Now the problem with trick bags is they can do a peculiar dance which steals your MP, which I hate. But yeah, they can attack, slow all, stop spell, surround, increase, do a peculiar dance for 12.5% chance, and then they can cast heal at a 25% chance. They can evade at 21.875% chance per turn. And then Mummy Man, they're level 12, they have 35 HP, 0 MP, 55 attack, 49 defense, 19 agility. They can drop tokens at 6.26% chance, 73 experience, 25 gold. OHKO, stop spell, ride magic do not work on them. Sap, sleep, surround, slow all, expel, disperse, defense have a 75% chance of working. And then fire, ice, wind, lightning, and panic all have a 100% chance of working. So you want to save your Inferno spells for these guys, for example. Alright, let's have you and then Infernus on the Mummy Man. Since okay, only healed, so nice. Then I'll have you guys. You two go after them, and then you two go after them. And he keeps healing himself. Ah, come on. Ow. Man, it's really adding up. Well, I don't care about soft spell. I just don't want you to use your peculiar dance. Ow, come on. No, he missed, so there's that at least. Alright, awesome. Yeah, we get a lot of gold from these guys, but it's almost not worth it, really, so. Alright, in this area, I don't want to do this, but I want to show in this place that there's a lot of trap chests in here. And the reason I don't want to fight them is that I'm too low level to fight these guys, and they'll just wreck my day, and I don't have to go back to my old save spot just to mess with these guys. So if you open up any of these chests, they'll be trapped, and you get attacked by a man-eater chest, is what it's called. So man-eater chest. I'll go over their stats. I think they're pretty high level if I remember correctly. Let me find them really quick. So I think they're an enemy you're not supposed to fight for a really long time, if I remember correctly. But yeah, they're really dangerous. They're like I think they can one-shot any of my guys now that I think about it. Let's see, where are the man-eater chests on here? I think they're on my list. They're like really far down. Well, I'll probably fight them eventually at some point. I might come back here and fight them off screen or fight them on screen just to show you about what their stats are. But let's just say they can one-shot me, and I don't want to mess with them. So, and I don't want to waste my resources on that in the first place. So, okay. But yeah, any of those chests are trapped. So, okay, we want to go this way instead. So far, so good. There we go. Alright, now the next area we go to is... Let's see. Oops. Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes here, so... Yeah, I think I go down, so... Sorry, in this day and age, especially when you get attacked like every 5 seconds, I have to be careful, so... So skip that one. I think I'll go all the way down. Go through this right here. And then up this way. Ooh. Up, we got two new enemies here. King Frogors, whatever, and mummies. Mummies are more dangerous than mummy mans, as you can see there. They just look more nasty. Okay. Mummies are level 13. They have 55 HP, 30 MP, 60 attack, 35 defense, 20 agility. They can drop repellents which is repellents. They are the fairy waters. 1.5363% chance, 82 experience, 36 gold. OHKO, they're immune to that. Surround and slow all and wind have a 30% chance of success. Oh, and disperse as well. And sleep also has 30% chance. They have a sap, defense, stop spell, panic all, expel have 75% chance, and then fire, ice, and lightning have 100% chance on them. So you usually want to hit them with fireball or infernus or whatever the wizard has you're using. And then King Frogors. Let's see, just gotta find them on my list here. I probably should have organized this list a little bit better when I was doing this. Let's see. Okay, King Frogors. They are level 11, 38 HP, 30 MP, 49 attack, 37 defense, 18 agility. They can drop spiny whips at a 1.563% chance, 70 experience, 23 gold. They are immune to expel, fire, ice, OHKO, raw magic, sleep, stop spell, and surround and panic all are 75% chance, and then wind, lightning, sacrifice, disperse, sap, defense, and slow all have a 100% chance to hit. I'd probably go with I'm not trying to use up all my spells, but if we're gonna be using spells, I would use Fireball and Infernus. No, too bad they're grouped. Okay, 75% chance means no. Working on that, sure. Probably 75% chance clearly means it misses. Cool. Oh wait, no, I was gonna. Let me use a thing on you. Oh, whoops. Oh well. Alright, not bad, not bad. Could have been worse, could have been worse. Okay, so yeah, looks like we got our... And up ahead, we find ourselves at a impasse. What the? There's a stone wall here. How do we get out? Or how do we get through? Didn't those kids say something about singing about finding a button or something like that? Okay, so we gotta go back. So how's my HP going right now? Oops, wrong list. No, let's go to condition. I probably should see Horus and Boudica. Yeah, I want to use, like I said, I want to use most of my resources on attacking with magic. Alright, let's check around and see if we can find these buttons that the kids are finding. Now, if I check here... Now, I'm not sure how you're supposed to know the button is there. I guess it's a typical case of just explore until you find it. But yeah, we want to hit the button to the right, at least according to the song. We don't want to hit the button on the left, because that'll actually drop us down a hole. So yeah, we do want to press the button. So, we could press the button. But yeah, if you press the button on this side here, it'll drop you down to the previous floor, and you have to walk all the way back up. So I don't want to do that. So, but just to let you know that that is a thing. Ooh, those mummies almost got me. Okay, let's see. Let's have you use yours on him. Okay. So we hit the first switch. Yeah, what do they say? To the east and then to the west? So we want to do the western button on this one. So this one, yeah, hit the switch. The sound of a boulder moving is heard from some quarter. Oh, okay. Alright, Boudica gained a level from that encounter. 4 strength, 4 vitality, 1 luck, 1 intelligence, 8 HP. Yeah, I forgot that the rooms in this place have a chance of your spells failing. So that's why sometimes, like when you saw in some of the battles where Fireball was sometimes not working, it's because the spells certain areas of this place the magic won't work. So yeah, a little bit unhinged, but what can we do about that? So all right, we got ourselves a couple of treasures here. Yeah, all that work for just a couple of nice little juicy treasures. All right, what do we got? Man, these mummies causing short work of me, so anyway, let's grab this chest here. Alright, here we get a vitality seed. Gonna sell that or drop it or whatever. Probably sell it. And then here we find the magic key. Yeah, this is why we came here in the first place. So yeah, this neat little room here. So let's see, how's my HP? Good. Let's see. Oh, and the interesting thing about the magic key is it's an upgrade for the jailer's key, or a thief's key. So you can actually drop or store the thieves key. You don't need it anymore because the magic key will open up those doors. So, yeah, what's our... Actually, let me look at my conditioning first. Well, definitely Boudica for sure. We're probably gonna go on Casca anyway, just because, you know. Yeah, I'll go and give her a healing spot too as well. Okay. This should be good for now. Alright, let's go to other... We're not done with this place yet. Might have to leave and come back for... Whew. Well, resources. Man, those trick bags evade my attacks quite often. Man, Boudica's getting wailed on, but she is in the front seat, so it kind of makes sense. So... Yeah, that's why I brought all these healing herbs. I was probably still... Oh, man. Trick bag cast surrounded on me, so that was annoying. Alright, well. Man, those mummies, man. Okay. Yeah, starting to run out of resources. Might have to come back and finish it up later. We'll see what happens. Anyway, we find ourselves in front of a big old door. How do we open it? Oh, we got that magic key. Let's open that up. Let's use that. Yeah, look at that. Look at all that delicious treasure. Yeah, I definitely want to open those up. Look at that sarcophagi, treasure everywhere. We're clearly in the Pharaoh's tomb. Man, well, clearly it's a Pharaoh's tomb because mummies are attacking me every left, right, and center. At least I'll get enough money from the trick bags. That's nice. But anyway, ooh, one more treasure there. Alright, let's open this bad boy up. Oops. Oops, I wasn't facing the right way. Yeah, I can't open it from the side like a boss. No, sir. Anyway, here we get a treasure chest. And inside we find... flashy clothes? I thought it'd be for revealing swimsuit. Well, basically the same thing. Flashy clothes are the guy's version of the flashy suit. Basically a nothing burger, but we could sell them, I guess. Alright. Now the big thing is the treasure chests over there. However, these are all trapped. You won't fight a man-eating beast, but you will fight 4 mummies every time you fight one of these guys. So, make sure you are at a reasonable health. So, yeah, at least RS and Boudica probably could use a medical herb upgrade. Alright, since you have to fight so many enemies back to back, what I'm gonna do is basically open up a chest, get a reward, and all that. I could just mention all the chests in here. Because I want to just fight all of them, and I just want to edit me going through all that, so I don't have to show every single boss fight and edit, do like a million edits. So, the list of treasure in the vault is 176 gold, 40 gold, a strength seed, 80 gold, 24 gold, an agility seed, medical herb, 112 gold, 56 gold, a wing of the wyvern, 304 gold, and 24 gold. Probably not worth it in the grand scheme of things, but I gotta be completionist about it. So, alright, let's start fighting everything in here, and I'll be back in a second. Yeah, from out of nowhere, eerie voices are heard. Who dares to raid the king's treasure? Who dares to disturb our slumber? I'll show up the final battle, and it was mummy men, not mummies. Sorry, I was incorrect on that. So basically what I've been doing, I'd either use Infernus or Fireball on one of my characters, weaken them. Ooh, tremendous hit. And weaken them with Infernus or Fireball, and then finish them off with the rest of the characters. I basically have used up almost all of my I think I have like 1 or 2 medical herbs at this point, so I'm basically out of resources for all intents and purposes. So I'll have to make my way out of here now. So, but anyway, get the final treasure, some gold, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, you don't have to do this, but like I said, I wanted to show off all the rewards for that. But unfortunately, we don't have the outside spell. But off screen, while fighting all those guys, Aris gained a level, and he gained the Blaze ability, which is a more powerful single targeting a spell. And then, oh no, it was Iron Eyes that he got. So, what that does is it raises his AC, but sticks him in place. So it kind of makes him like a almost like kind of a tank. So if you put him up in front, that'd be the way to utilize that. And then Casca gained a level, but Joan gained a level, and what she got for that was she got Stop Spell and Heal More. So Stop Spell is what it is, stops enemies from casting spells, and Heal More is a more powerful version of the heal spell, so Heal Plus, kind of like in the last game, heals a lot of HP, so, but can be a little bit more expensive than that as well, so. Man, those King Forgors put me to sleep. How dare they? But anyway, okay, so I want to get out of here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave, heal, probably buy more medical herbs, put them in my inventory, and then we'll finish off this pyramid, so I'll be back after and I'll just meet you back at the entrance, so. Alright, we're back. Whew, almost died getting on the way back, and ended up using the rest of my medical herbs, but we made it either way, so. Alright, let's, this time we do actually want to fall down into the hole, And, of course, we won't break our legs. Oh, my legs! Because, heroes can fall from infinite height. Of course they can. So, alright, we want to finish out the rest of the treasures around here. Let's see. How am I doing so far? Okay, I think we've got everything we've got. I was just double checking my HP to see if I was healed up or not. Okay, let's go down this little passageway. We're on the outside of the pyramid, or seems like it anyway. Odd. Yeah, I just wanted to show that you could actually get out of this place. A strange spot indeed. Alright, so how do we get out of here? Well... Oh, we got a new enemy here. Shadows. Shadows are interesting because what they do is they can imitate monsters from... monsters from the area. So you can fight shadows in earlier parts, but they won't be as strong as whatever their current like area will be. So if they're in a weaker area and you run across a shadow, they'll fight like monsters from that previous area. So their stats can be slightly different depending on where you go. But the original version of the shadows is they're level 10. They have 28 HP, 0 MP, 32 attack, 60 defense, 12 agility. They can drop traveler shoots at a 1.563% chance, 33 experience, 12 gold. They are immune to rob magic, stop spell, and expel. Sleep, surround, panic all have a 75% chance of working, and disperse and slow all at 30%. And then everything else will work against them, so like fire and stuff like that. So I would just use like either fireball or Infernus on him. Although you might be able to, like I said, one-shot him. So we'll. Oh, that's right. This place, I completely forgot. This place is one of the rooms that's that magic doesn't work in. Whoops. Yeah. So actually having the shadows here is kind of stupid because of the magic they can possibly do. Because they can, depending on which monster they imitate, they can also call for help too. But they imitate them, and and they can evade a 9.375% chance. But yeah, this room you can't use magic in it. Sorry, I completely spaced out on that. But anyway, I'm not sure how you're supposed to know about this, but there's actually a secret. Oh, where is it here? Oh, hold on, there's supposed to be a, maybe you have to go outside for that. I could have swore there was a treasure. There it is. I looked in the wrong spot. So yeah, I'm not sure how you're supposed to know this, but there's a secret stairway there. I think someone mentions it somewhere else. But, let's use the magic key to open that. Alright. Ooh. Long, scary store hallway, that's for sure. Alright, well, let's see what... coffin. Oh, wait, remember a long time ago someone was saying about... talking about the, golden claw hidden underneath the pyramid? Well, let's check this casket here. And we find the golden claw. However, okay, yeah. Oh, yes, I forgot I had a extra. Okay, let me just get rid of yeah, I'll just get rid of Metacore. I completely forgot I was full on inventory here. So the claw is an interesting item. Yes, it is more powerful. But the thing is, it's cursed in a way that it increases your encounter rate ridiculously by having it equipped on you. So it is really good for it's good for level grinding because it'll force the encounters a lot faster. The only problem is like I said, the encounter rate. So you don't want to have this while if you're just walking around going from place to place and you're not trying to level grind. But so I'm gonna equip it for now just to show off the attack power, but I don't want to equip it permanently. I definitely want to drop it off. So what I'm gonna do is, since we're pretty not too far away from the exit of this place, I want to basically I'm just gonna leave this place. Actually, have I shown you how to get out via the basement? Huh. Okay, maybe I should. I'm gonna have to edit. Well, I'll meet you back at the stairs of this place because I'm gonna get attacked a lot on the way out of here. So. Sorry, I don't know why I said I could show you the way out, because there is a way out. So if you go down the path to the left that I showed you earlier that took you outside, that takes you outside the pyramid. So, and yeah, like every 2 or 3 steps I get an encounter, so it's a little bit ridiculous. So if you feel like you can't handle it, just get, you know, unequip the golden claw. It's just nice at this place to get a little extra experience for it. So, all right, I'm going to see you back at the, main castle, the first castle we ever went to, the first town of the game, because I want to show you a little trick before we end the episode. So I'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back at Alahan, and I want to show you a trick about that golden claw. God, I forgot how intense the random encounters are when you have the golden claw on you. So, alright, we want to drop it off here. Yeah, can we leave something with you? Yeah, we'll leave. Gotta leave that golden claw. Yep. What? 1,500? No way! Never mind. How can I do this without... Because I want to keep this thing, because we will have to do level grinding eventually later on and gold farming. And I want to keep this thing. So, how do I take advantage of that without having to pay the 1,500 every time I want to level grind? Ah, I got a trick here. So, what we need to do is we need to drop someone off at Louise's place. So, let me leave a member. Yeah, I'll save, of course. Alright, let's leave Joan behind. Don't worry, she'll be back. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do one thing. Yeah, let me leave myself. I'm gonna leave Oris behind. Oh wait, no, hold on. Wrong person. I want to show what happens when you leave the main character behind. It's pretty funny, actually. They're gonna part with Oris, right? Oh, that's creepy. You can't part company with yourself. Yeah, I forgot about that completely. That's pretty funny. Anyway, I want to add a member. Doesn't matter who it is. Let's just Glenard, sure, the soldier that would have joined our party. Okay. Nope. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to take the golden claw and put it into his inventory. And then we can just leave him, and he's basically an extra. All the left party members you add, they're an extra bank, so you can just drop them off, and they'll keep their item in their inventory, which is really nice. Is it cheating? Sure, in a way, sort of. Except the game lets me do it, right? So why not? So, and all it is for the golden claw, because I don't want to have to pay 1,500 every time I do that. So it's less grinding for me. Alright, let's get Joan back in the party. Yep. Alright. Well, now that we've got the magic key, the world's our oyster. We can go open up all these old doors to find out what's inside. What will the magic key unlock for us? And where will adventure take us next? Find out next time in the next episode of Dragon Warrior 3. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.